one of the fun things that's coming up that I think people will really enjoy, it's kind of a neat way to support the Humane Society at the same time of making your own pet a celebrity. And that is we're going to be working on our 2009 calendar, and this is where we ask individuals to send us pictures of your pet. Hopefully, everybody loves to have pictures of their pet, but what better way to pay tribute to your pet or to have some fun with your pet than to send in a picture to our 2009 pet calendar, and every picture that we receive will be printed in the calendar, and then 12 lucky pets will be awarded the prestigious privilege of being the pet of the month. And it's just a really fun way. It's a beautiful color calendar. It's fun to see the different pictures that people send in. It's not limited to cats and dogs. We have some pictures of bunnies and little hamster. That was in our 2008. And to enter for the calendar, it is $30 if you enter before April 30th. After April 30th, it will be $35 to enter, and that includes one free calendar. And if you have additional pets, like many of us here at the Humane Society, often we have more than one pet, each additional picture that you'd like to have in the calendar is available for only $10. And the calendars themselves, they're great gifts, wonderful for birthday gifts, Christmas time, great way to show off your pet to relatives. See, my pet's a pinup. And each calendar is also going to only be $10 for the calendar. So that's something right now that people can get involved with and maybe commemorate their own pet by sending in a picture. And at the same time, any proceeds from this calendar will be going directly to help the animals here at the Oshkosh Area Humane Society.
I think that's important to talk about, is that this money is important to us. I mean, this money, obviously you're going to get something for your dollar, but the truth of the matter is that it does come back into the shelter and it does help these animals. And this is how we continue to stay operating, is basically through these types of fundraisers. So any support that you can give us, obviously we'd appreciate. Hi there, and this is Pat Rock, our business administrator, and the reason we asked Pat to join us today is because Pat is one of the key people in one of the fundraisers that we do for the shelter here. So that's called Forever Memories, and you get that Forever Memories. So Pat, can you tell us a little bit about that and what that is?
We are approaching taking pet photographs in a little different manner. We are going into people's homes to take pictures of either just their pets or them and their pets in a more comfortable, natural setting. It is not the posed type of pictures that you get at a studio. It's more of a casual, artistic type black and white photo.
Right, and I think one of the reasons that it works really well for us is because obviously we have very, very good handling skills here. And the other thing is that, like Pat says, the fact that you are going to capture this animal's spirit or personality in the home when they're very relaxed, when they're very comfortable, it really is kind of cool. And some of the pictures that we're going to show throughout the program here, you'll see that. It was really kind of interesting how this all began. Because Pat has been taking pictures for many years for the shelter of a lot of animals, and a lot of the black and whites that you see in the building, in fact, the majority of them you took, did you not, Pat?
Yes, I did, over the years. So.
Yeah. So, and it kind of got started because, how?
One of our donors and volunteers wanted a picture of her dog, who was rather elderly, and she was worried about having a really nice remembrance of the dog when the dog was gone. It happened to be this dog right here. And so I went into her home, and the dog actually was very relaxed, and we got some really nice photos of the dog.
And I will tell you, the picture itself is really cool. And the donor was extremely grateful because shortly thereafter the dog passed. So the fact that she was able to capture her dog, the natural personality, the natural pose, I mean, she was really pleased about. So we actually got thinking about, geez, what a great idea for possibly, some income for the shelter. One of the things that you'll find in this building as we talk about this is just that all our staff wears a lot of different hats. I mean, Pat is our business administrator, but yet she's also the third part of our CO3 program, which is our fundraising program, where we talk about income and so on and so forth. So Pat, tell us a little bit about the fact that when you go into the home, what are the expectations of that? I mean, you said it's not strictly a posed type of thing.
No, when I go into the home, the first thing I do is to sit quietly and ask the owner to please just let the pets do whatever it is they want to do. If they want to come and sniff me, that's fine. If they want to sit on my coat, that's fine. I want to get them to the point where they accept me as just part of their normal things that they do. And then I eventually move to sit on the floor with them, and they start to actually interact again with their owner and with each other if there's more than one.
Right.
And then I can start to get pictures of them individually or together or with the owner.
Okay. Now, as far as like the packages or what we provide for people, is it 3 packages that you have?
There's 3 separate packages that we offer. One would be the sitting and a 8x10 and a 5x7 unframed and unmatted. And they also get the pictures on a CD. That would be one package. Another package is a 8x10 and 2 5x7s that are framed and matted, and also the CD and the sitting fee. And the third package would be a picture that is sent away and comes back on black and white on a canvas type, so it looks like an actual painting, of which we do have a sample.
Let's talk about like one in particular that you had recently taken of a picture, and this is a pretty extraordinary picture with the owner and her elderly dog.
Yes, this particular owner also wants a picture of her elderly dog with her, and I think this does show the bond between the two of them. The dog is about 16 years old, and as you can see, she does everything she can to make this dog comfortable and give it a quality of life. And this will be something that she'll treasure forever.
Yeah,
this type of
yeah.
picture.
This is and this is really cool. I mean, and you can see that Pat has captured, obviously that really true bond between a person and her dog, and how much they love each other. So I think it's a pretty cool picture. So it's kind of a neat program. It's a fun program. It again is unique and different because there are other photographers out there that do take pet portraits, but the fact that we go into the home in a kind of natural setting with good body language and good skill is really the difference here. So and it's really kind of fun too, just to see the pictures. We get some pretty extraordinary pictures. So thanks, Pat. I really appreciate you sharing that with us, and you know,
welcome.
Hopefully people will be interested, and maybe give us a call if you are, and if it's something that you'd like to do with your own pet, that's what we do. So, okay, thanks. Well, Cheryl, let's talk about another fundraiser that we've got coming up.